What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an EP review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new EP from the band Kapala, entitled Termination Apex. This is released on Dunkelheit Production. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Kolkata, India, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very brash, noisy, abrasive hybrid of both black metal and death metal. Yeah. My first introduction to this band was their 2017 debut EP entitled Infest Cesspool. I had heard a lot of great things about this project and their brand and their style, pretty much blending the worlds of black metal and death metal with some really aggressive, harsh noise sort of elements added into their music, and it made for a very, very awesome EP in terms of the fast drumming, the wild riffs, the harsh vocals, the noisy stuff. It just sounded great. And this is a band that comes from a very, very strong pedigree of extreme music to come from the country of India. When I think of extreme metal out of India, bands that come to mind would be like Banish, Jyotis Savadanga, and Aparthiva, Raktagara, to, of course, my favorite band of the bunch being Tetragrammaticide. I fucking love extreme metal from India, and Kapala is another band to add to this already blossoming and blooming lineup of extreme music from that country. But moving into 2019, we have the next chapter in this band's sound and evolution in the form of the Termination Apex EP. It's only 6 tracks and it clocks in at around 25 minutes in length, so pretty much upon listening to this EP, you can tell that this band is already making a proper and prosperous sort of next step in their sound and quality, and it just sounds incredibly devastating. From the minute you hear the intro and the noise manipulations on the track The Beating Heart of War, to the true opening song of this EP with Martial Dominance, you already know that Kapala are the real deal, and I am really, really loving the hell out of this EP. I don't know if I love it more than I do Infest Cesspool, but I do hold it on very, very high sort of regards here. This is some incredibly wild and woolly black death metal that's pretty much set out for war. But yeah, music-wise, this is really, really top-notch. I love the guitar work being done on this record. Very loud, obnoxious, and abrasive guitar riffs to be heard throughout this entire release. Hearing it on tracks like Martial Dominance, and then later on with songs like Paths of Ash and Vomit the Phosphorus, you just get some really, really top-notch guitar playing going on here. It's very loud, it's very abrasive, it's very in-your-face, and that's what really makes this EP stand out as far as the terms of sound go, and I think it's really, really awesome. I think the bass work on here too is very loud and rattling, and it definitely holds a good candle to the main guitar riffs that you hear throughout this majority of this record. It's really, really top-notch sounding stuff. Yeah. Drum-wise, it's just as much of a wild trip as it was the last time around. The drums are very much intense and in your face and non-stop. I love this drum style. A lot of great snare sounds going on here. Love the blasts. Love the energy and intimidation that you hear through these songs. Some of these songs are kind of lengthy, but they fly by at such great speed and pace. I really appreciate this drummer's ability to get the job done and maintain a strong pace throughout the majority of this EP. And when it comes to the vocals, I just love this vocalist style and delivery. Very powerful, very, very much at the pulpit of hell, ready to unleash war to whoever is willing to listen to it. And that's what you get here on Termination Apex, is a great, great vocal performance. Very harrowing, very intimidating, very growl heavy, and I really, really love what kind of style they're going for here. But yeah, overall, this is another really impressive effort from Kapala. I'm very excited to see what the next step in this band's sound is going to be, whether they're going to incorporate what they did here with Termination Apex, or take a little bit of Infest Cesspool and just mix it all together. I have no idea what's going to happen with Kapala, but the future is very promising, and by that being promising, this is something that's going to probably end the fucking world from how you listen to a project like this. It's really crazy stuff. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you some links in the description box of how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the Dunkelheit Productions Bandcamp page where you can listen to this EP in its entirety, hear it for yourself, and be your own judge as to whether you think it's worthy of being purchased or not. You can stream it by digitally, and it's available physically as a CD and a 12-inch vinyl. Yeah, lots of ways to get a hold of this album. So again, the EP is Termination Apex by Kapala. This is released on Dunkelheit Productions. Definitely check this one out. And for a score, I'm feeling a very, very solid 9 out of 10 for this one. Definitely another strong effort from Kapala, and it makes me want to hear more from them. So, if you've happened to have heard this EP, definitely let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. Or any of you guys into Kapala, definitely let me know. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until next time, Romeo out.